Dear friends, this video is Chapter 5 of Basic Skill of Crane. Useful to construction professional and technicians working in construction industry. We will discuss about A. Maintenance and troubleshooting of crane. B. Crane maintenance including lubrication, filter changes, and inspections. C. Troubleshooting common equipment issues and diagnostics for crane. D. Assessment of maintenance skills for crane. We'll start presenting a new topic now. A. Maintenance and troubleshooting of crane. Maintenance and troubleshooting of cranes are essential to ensure their safe and efficient operation. Cranes are used in various industries, including construction, manufacturing, and shipping, and any issues with their operation can lead to accidents and downtime. Here are some guidelines for maintenance and troubleshooting of cranes. Maintenance. 1. Regular inspection. Perform routine visual inspections of the crane's components, including the hook, cables, ropes, and structural elements. Look for signs of wear, damage, or corrosion. B. Inspect electrical systems, such as wiring and controls, for loose connections or damaged components. C. Check for oil leaks in hydraulic systems and inspect hoses and fittings for wear or damage. D. Examine safety devices like limit switches, load cells, and emergency stop buttons. 2. Lubrication. Keep all moving parts well lubricated to reduce friction and prevent premature wear. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations for lubrication intervals and types of lubricants to use. 3. Load testing. Periodically perform load tests to ensure that the crane can handle its rated capacity safely. This helps identify potential issues with the lifting mechanism. 4. Wire rope inspection. Inspect wire ropes regularly for signs of wear, broken strands, or kinks. Replace worn or damaged ropes promptly to prevent accidents. 5. Electrical system. Test and calibrate the electrical systems, including sensors, controls, and safety features, to ensure accurate and safe operation. 6. Structural inspection. Check the crane's structural components for signs of deformation, cracks, or corrosion. Pay special attention to critical load-bearing parts. 7. Operator training. Ensure that crane operators are properly trained and certified to operate the specific type of crane they are using. Troubleshooting. 1. Identify the problem. When a crane malfunctions, begin by identifying the problem. Consult the crane's manual and check for error codes or warning lights on the control panel. 2. Isolate the affected component. Isolate the affected component or system causing the issue. For example, if the crane won't move, check the drive motors, controls, and power supply. 3. Check for electrical issues. Test the electrical circuits and connections for loose wires, blown fuses, or tripped circuit breakers. 4. Hydraulic system. If the crane has a hydraulic system, inspect it for leaks and ensure that fluid levels are adequate. 5. Consult the manual. Refer to the crane's maintenance manual for troubleshooting tips and guidance specific to your crane model. 6. Call for professional help. If you cannot identify or resolve the issue, contact a qualified crane technician or manufacturer's service personnel for assistance. 7. Record keeping. Keep detailed records of all maintenance and repairs. This documentation can help identify recurring issues and track the crane's performance over time. Remember that crane maintenance and troubleshooting should always be carried out by trained and qualified personnel to ensure safety and compliance with relevant regulations. Regular maintenance and prompt troubleshooting can help prevent accidents, minimize downtime, and extend the lifespan of your crane equipment. B. Crane maintenance, including lubrication, filter changes, and inspections. Maintaining a crane, including tasks like lubrication, filter changes, and inspections, is crucial for ensuring the crane's safe and efficient operation. Here's a breakdown of these maintenance activities. 1. Lubrication. Proper lubrication is essential for reducing friction, preventing wear and tear, and extending the lifespan of crane components. Follow these steps. Refer to the manufacturer's recommendations for lubrication schedules and types of lubricants to use. B. Lubricate all moving parts, including bearings, gears, pulleys, and wire ropes. C. Clean components before applying lubricant to prevent contamination. D. Pay special attention to high-stress areas and load-bearing parts. E. Keep a log of lubrication activities to ensure consistency and track when the next lubrication is due. 2. Filter changes. Cranes with hydraulic systems or engines often have filters that need regular replacement. Filter changes help maintain the cleanliness of hydraulic fluid or engine oil, preventing contamination. Here's what to do. Consult the crane's manual to determine the recommended filter change intervals and filter types. B. Shut down the crane and relieve hydraulic or oil pressure before replacing filters. C. Replace filters with new, clean ones, ensuring that they are correctly installed. D. Dispose of used filters properly, following environmental regulations. 3. Inspections. Regular inspections are crucial to identify and address potential issues before they become serious problems. Inspections should cover various aspects of the crane's condition. A visual inspections, conduct daily or pre-shift visual inspections of the crane to identify visible signs of wear, damage, or loose components. B. Load testing, periodically perform load tests to ensure that the crane can handle its rated capacity safely. C. Structural inspections, examine structural components for cracks, corrosion, or deformations. D. Wire rope inspections, inspect wire ropes for wear, broken strands, and kinks. E. Electrical system, test and calibrate sensors, controls, and safety features. F. Safety devices, verify the functionality of limit switches, load cells, and emergency stop buttons. G. NDT, non-destructive testing, consider using NDT methods like ultrasonic testing or magnetic particle inspection for critical components. H. Document all inspection findings and address any issues promptly. 4. Maintenance schedule. Establish a comprehensive maintenance schedule that includes lubrication, filter changes, and various inspections. The frequency of these activities may vary based on factors such as crane usage, environmental conditions, and manufacturer recommendations. 5. Training and compliance. I can ensure that maintenance personnel are adequately trained and certified to perform crane maintenance tasks safely and effectively. B. Comply with relevant industry standards and regulations such as OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, requirements in the United States. 6. Record keeping. Maintain detailed records of all maintenance activities, including dates, tasks performed, and any issues discovered and addressed. These records are valuable for tracking crane performance and compliance. Regular and proactive maintenance, including lubrication, filter changes, and inspections, is essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of cranes in various industrial settings. Adhering to manufacturer recommendations and industry best practices is key to achieving optimal crane performance and longevity. C. Troubleshooting common equipment issues and diagnostics for crane. Troubleshooting common equipment issues and performing diagnostics on a crane involves a systematic approach to identify and address problems efficiently. Here are some common crane issues and diagnostic steps. 1. Crane won't start or respond to controls. Check the power source, ensure that the crane is properly connected to a power source, and there are no power interruptions or tripped circuit breakers. B. Control system, verify that the control panel and remote controls, if applicable, are functioning correctly. C. Emergency stop, ensure that the emergency stop button is not engaged. D. Wiring and connections, inspect the wiring and connections for loose or damaged wires. 2. Load drift or unintended movement. Check for external factors, ensure that no external factors such as wind or uneven ground are causing the load to drift. B. Hydraulic system, inspect the hydraulic system for leaks, and check the hydraulic fluid level and pressure. C. Controls, verify that the controls are functioning correctly, and there are no unintended inputs. 3. Unusual noises or vibrations. Listen for unusual noises, pay attention to any grinding, squealing, or clanking noises that could indicate issues with bearings, gears, or other mechanical components. B. A visual inspection, visually inspect moving parts for visible damage, loose fasteners, or worn components. C. Lubrication, check if the crane's lubrication schedule is up to date and if any parts require additional lubrication. 4. Load capacity issues. Ensure proper load weight, verify that the load weight does not exceed the crane's rated capacity. B. Load measurement, check load cells and load indicators for accuracy. C. A hydraulic pressure, ensure that the hydraulic system is generating sufficient pressure to lift the load. 5. Electrical issues, e.g., intermittent controls, electrical shorts. Inspect wiring and connections, look for loose or damaged wires, frayed insulation, or signs of overheating. B. Control panel, examine the control panel for damaged components, loose connections, or corrosion. C. Electrical components, test individual electrical components like relays and switches for functionality. 6. Wire rope or cable issues. A wire rope inspection, inspect the wire rope for signs of wear, broken strands, kinks, or corrosion. Replace the wire rope if any issues are found. B. Check drum and sheaves, ensure that the drum and sheaves are in good condition and not causing damage to the wire rope. 7. Safety device alarms or failures. Review safety device logs, check the logs and diagnostics of safety devices such as limit switches and overload protection systems for error codes or alarms. B. Inspect safety devices, physically inspect safety devices and sensors to ensure they are properly positioned and functional. 8. Structural issues. A visual inspection, examine structural components such as the boom, mast, and frame, for cracks, corrosion, or deformation. B. Non-destructive testing, NDT, consider using NDT techniques like ultrasonic testing or magnetic particle inspection for critical structural components. 9. Operator feedback. Communicate with the crane operator to gather information about the issue, including when it started, any warning lights or alarms, and any unusual behaviors or sounds. 10. Consult the crane manual. Refer to the crane's maintenance and troubleshooting manual for specific guidance and diagnostics related to your crane model. When troubleshooting crane issues, it's essential to prioritize safety. If you are unable to diagnose or resolve the problem, consult a qualified crane technician or the crane manufacturer's service personnel for assistance. Additionally, keep detailed records of the troubleshooting process, including findings, actions taken, and any repairs made, to aid in future maintenance and diagnostics. D. Assessment of maintenance skills for crane. Assessing maintenance skills for cranes involves evaluating an individual's ability to perform maintenance tasks safely, accurately, and effectively on crane equipment. Here are some steps to assess maintenance skills for cranes. 1. Written assessment. Start with a written assessment to gauge the candidate's knowledge of crane maintenance procedures, safety protocols, and relevant regulations. This assessment may include multiple-choice questions, true/false statements, and short-answer questions. 2. Practical skills assessment. Conduct a practical assessment in a controlled environment where the candidate can demonstrate their maintenance skills. This may involve the following tasks. Lubrication. Ask the candidate to identify and correctly lubricate various crane components, such as bearings, gears, pulleys, and wire ropes. Evaluate their knowledge of lubrication schedules and types of lubricants. B. Filter changes. Have the candidate perform a filter change on the crane's hydraulic or engine system. Assess their ability to follow proper procedures, including shutting down the crane, relieving pressure, and safely replacing filters. C. A visual inspection. Provide a crane with simulated issues, e.g., loose bolts, damaged wires, corroded components, and ask the candidate to conduct a visual inspection, identify problems, and describe the necessary corrective actions. D. Wire rope inspection. Evaluate the candidate's ability to inspect wire ropes for wear, broken strands, kinks, or other issues. Have them determine whether the wire rope needs replacement. E. Electrical checks. Set up a mock electrical problem, e.g., a disconnected wire or malfunctioning control, and assess the candidate's ability to diagnose and rectify the issue safely. F. Structural inspection. Examine structural components of a crane for defects or damage and assess the candidate's ability to identify critical issues that may compromise safety. G. Load testing. If applicable, assess the candidate's ability to perform load tests safely and accurately to ensure the crane can handle its rated capacity. 3. Safety assessment. Emphasize safety throughout the assessment process. Evaluate the candidate's adherence to safety procedures, including the use of personal protective equipment, PPE, lockout/tagout procedures, and safe work practices. 4. Documentation and record keeping. Evaluate the candidate's ability to maintain detailed records of maintenance activities. Ask them to document findings, actions taken, and any recommendations for future maintenance. 5. Time management. Assess the candidate's ability to complete maintenance tasks efficiently and within a reasonable time frame. 6. Troubleshooting skills. Test the candidate's ability to diagnose common crane issues and propose appropriate solutions. 7. Communication skills. Assess the candidate's ability to communicate effectively with supervisors, colleagues, and operators, especially when reporting issues or seeking assistance. 8. Regulatory knowledge. Ask questions about relevant industry standards and regulations, e.g., OSHA, ANSI, to ensure the candidate is aware of and understands compliance requirements. 9. Performance evaluation. Use a scoring rubric or checklist to objectively assess the candidate's performance in each task, focusing on accuracy, safety, and adherence to best practices. 10. Feedback and review. Provide feedback to the candidate after the assessment, highlighting strengths and areas for improvement. Offer additional training or resources as needed. Remember that crane maintenance is a critical aspect of safety in various industries, and assessing maintenance skills should be thorough and comprehensive to ensure that maintenance personnel can effectively and safely maintain crane equipment. Friends, we have explained in brief about maintenance and troubleshooting of crane maintenance, including lubrication, filter changes, and inspections, troubleshooting common equipment issues and diagnostics for crane, assessment of maintenance skills for crane. We request all to mention your view and requirement in comments section of YouTube video. Also like and share to your friend. Also subscribe our YouTube channel Infomechanizer. This is 100% free.